Let's melt snow and rebuild New York City. Yeah, for those not familiar, this is the NES version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. And this is an exclusive level that was only in the NES version. And also has really cool music. But something they added in for the home game were intergalactic bounty hunters that were hired to come after the turtles. Oh, and now snow almost killed me. Though the inside of the actual cab and such of the snowplow has no hitbox. And this is one of the coolest named characters ever. This is Frosty the Hitman. I like that name so much. Not so hot on Frosty himself. Or itself, whatever. But the idea is there were two bounty hunters that were hired by Shredder to come and collect on the take out the turtles and collect. And one of them was a samurai named Shogun who wielded a naginata and could also have his head detach. And the one that's here is a polar bear mutant, essentially a mutant slash alien named Tora. And neither Shogun nor Tora made appearances in any of the other Turtles games or properties, to my knowledge. I don't think they even appeared in the Archie comics, and that was famous for bringing out a whole bunch of new characters. Yeah, speaking of annoying bots. By the way, the foot soldiers, it is stated in the manual, are packing rocks inside those snowballs. So back to the ski or die snowball fight. I guess they put the lights out. Yeah, back to the ski or die snowball fight. I guess they were thinking of that ahead of me. But yeah, Tora is using a snow machine to blanket New York in winter as part of a plot to lure the turtles out. And I think we have another snowplow coming. Yep. As long as you're up there, you're fine. And again, the middle of the thing has no hitbox, so you could actually evade it that way. And you can deflect the snowballs with a little bit of luck. One thing I noticed while I was playing through this, to get to this point that I didn't remember, this is stage 4 by the way, is that pizza in this version is pretty scarce. And of course the game was sponsored by Pizza Hut. There was actually a coupon for Pizza Hut pizza in it. Pizza Hut was also responsible for the Coming Out of Our Shells tour, where they were doing music in the really bizarre outfits. Like there were actually people dressed as the Turtles and Turtles characters going on tour playing music, and holy crap, the costumes were pretty bad. And more rocks. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that Shogun could have been interesting, especially with you know, ninjas and samurai. Traditionally not friends at all, but Tora was an interesting looking character, and I'm kind of sad that they didn't do anything else with him. I'm also wondering if it was something that Konami designed just for this, or if the actual creators had something to do with it, but there is Tora. And Tora will chuck lots of rocks and he will just slap the crap out of you. And I like how well-dressed Tora is for the snow, but, you know, he's a polar bear. Why the hell would he need to be? You'd think he'd be more home the less he's wearing. Okay, I am on 1 life. I had the cassette. Because I was a Turtle devotee and a stupid kid. I also, one of the few times I ever watched the Oprah Winfrey Show was when they were on it, promoting that. And they were talking about, like, you know, positivity and all that, you know. One of the songs they had was Walk Straight, and one of the lines was Don't Need to Mutate. And it was about basically doing your own thing. But, you know, you're going to give me you're going to tell me that a bunch of ordinary turtles who became, like, badass ninjas are going to tell me I don't need to mutate? It's like, fuck that, you know? If that's what it's going to do for me, then, you know, give me the goo and I'll stick my hand in it right now. The jump kicks seem to be about the safest way to deal with him. I say that now. Oh, good God. But yeah, I could have seen this guy as a regular villain, even if his scope was kind of limited. It's like, hey, if it's the middle of summer, I'm fucked. But, you know, dead of winter in a blizzard, beware. Okay, Tor, you're padding your part. I can't seem to get a regular swipe on him, so the jump kick, like I said, still seems to be the safest option. And why aren't you flashing yet? Seriously, could you please start flashing? Jump kick is also a very good means of screen moving, and thank you! Yes, you finally start flashing, and now you start chucking the shit really high. Okay, there we go, a nice intermittent caramel color. Oh, and that thing right there is the weather control satellite that he brought down. That was probably obvious, but I figured I'd say it anyway. And we cannot target it just yet, but we'll be able to take it out as soon as he's done. And he's done! And one kick. Spring is here! Yes, it is. Okay. So I just wanted to show off that one level because it's appropriate for all the snow outside. So anyway, thank you for exhibiting Turtle Power, and eventually the snow will melt with or without Donatello's help. So, take care until we game again. This episode's Bad Mr. Frosty was made possible by Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, D. Iote, the post-production work of Matthew Carr Anderson, and all my flurry of action lycanthro fans. Thank you very much for your continued support. Until we game again.